absolute mess. People have lost their minds in this country. I think it's safe to say our mission was a colossal failure. I'm just trying to make it back to my unit at this point, but these savages will tear me apart if they see my uniform.
How could we have been so blind? For years, they've been pumping their poison into our minds. TV, radio, music, even our children's school books. And those fucking speeches! We lost ourselves. We became their weapons. Just wind us up and point us at each other. They played us like a fiddle.
Well, I don't think it really matters, does it? Because you're still doing what they pretty much wanted you to do anyway, aren't you?
And this one? Behind the door? She's part of that system. She deserves every bit of what's coming to her.
Really? Why is that? What's she done? How long has this guy been here? There's like 2 empty packets of cigarettes behind him. And also, that's ridiculous how that ON soldier can't show herself because she'll just get killed. Just because of a uniform. It's just mental, because she's a peacekeeper, for fuck's sake. And they're gonna kill her just because? Because of her uniform? Really? There's only like, what, a couple of them about? Like 2 or 3 of them about? And this hollowed outfit is mental. Can't even see my face. And it looks like I've got a hollowed chest, but literally got no face. But when I take the hoodie off, I do see my face there, and I've just got a black hat on. Channel 60 was it? Whoa. Oh shit, what? Okay, now I gotta figure out the passcode, which it should tell me, or give me a clue as to what it was on the computer. Save. So, what better guardian for my parents than King Asper himself? The major events of his life will be like the teeth on the master key. I can start with the portraits hanging around the office. The code will be compromised with important detail in each painting's caption, and the dates can determine the order. So, how many pictures were there? And the dates, I guess I'd do it from oldest to more recent, I think. I use that to know which order to put the code in, and then it says, what was it? The code will be comprised of important detail in each painting's caption. Okay. So this one, 714 AD, 79. So there should be, what, 3 pictures, I think? AD, 59. And then what was that other one? Why won't it let me observe this? Are you serious? There we go. 793 AD, 20 years. And 754 2. Okay, so that one's 754. 793. That one's 773. then what was the first one? So 714, so that's the first one, so 79, and it was a 6-digit code? Yeah. There's 4 portraits. So 79. 79. And then what's that one? 73. Not that one. I think it's the other one. So 79. 79. 20. Wait, what was the other one? That one's 793. And then what was this one? 773. Okay, so 7959. 7959. 7959. 20, and then the last one was 2. 79, 59, 22, 79, 59, 22, 79, 59, 22, 79, 59, 22, and I think that should be right. 79, 59, 22. 79, 59, 20. Oh, hang on, 79, 79, 59, 2? What? Okay, so maybe it's just 3 of them? Because it was about King Aster. Who's in this one? Aster, he was gone. Okay, so that's Aster. But they're all about him though, aren't they? All the portraits? Or no? That's Aster when he becomes king. Yeah, this thing's still there. There's no pictures in here, is there? Portraits? What's this one about? King Brom Aster is assassinated, and then just the ending. Well, I wouldn't say that's a good thing, based on what it said on the computer. It's like, you know, milestones, accomplishments, or some shit. So probably not that one. And this is where he has 2 kids. They are to be his only 2 children. Yeah. So when's that one? 754. 754, and that's 2. I'm gonna ignore that one. But then you think that portrait's only got 1 number, and if I do the other portraits, and that's 4 digits, and then with the 2, that's 5, and there's still like 1 left. 73, and that one's 59. So is it 59, 59, 79, and 2? What? There's something like that. The major events of his life will be the teeth on the master key. I can start with portraits hanging around the office. The goal will be comprised of important detail in each painting's caption, and the dates can determine the order. Okay, so nothing about what happened in the portraits, and the dates can determine the order. So maybe it's like, well, surely it would be like the earlier years than the later years. Important detail in each painting's caption. Right, so that's definitely the earliest one, 714 AD. But that still doesn't make any sense, because 3 portraits have 2 numbers in each one, so that's 6. And there's still a 4th one which has 1 number in it, which doesn't really make sense. 773. Oh, fuck this. It's simple enough to fucking figure out, but I can't be fucking bothered. I'm just gonna look it up just to save some time. Okay, that doesn't make sense. So why is it? So it's the older one first, so then like the older painting, older portraits are like the more recent, or the more recent ones are then the like oldest one. But then why is it free though? Iron Seal Rising. The forged metallic coat of arms featuring a red eye at the top found in Martin Rell's safe at the Mystery of Culture Primacy Leaf. Journal Auriga entrance. A journal entry expressed excitement over the discovery of the fabled Auriga Museum found in Martin Rell's safe at the Mystery of Cultural Primacy Leaf. And then you got like different coordinates for it. I can hardly believe it. After all these years and countless resources, we have finally discovered it. I have just returned from the field to confirm it to myself. The entrance to the legendary Auriga Museum has been found. The seal we recovered at Jelgen was a perfect fit into the locking mechanism. I've never been so excited in my life. Imagine the archaeological bounty that lies within. We'll need to redouble our efforts at the Jelgen excavation. What? The second seal must be found, and soon. And another area? Auriga Museum? Didn't I say Auriga? But then what about that woman? Because I can't help her until I get rid of the hollowed, but I can't get to it. Well, the only way I could get to it is if I could open this door, but locked this front. How do I get to the other side of it? Maybe it's one of those things where I need to come back later. I'm not sure how I would help her out unless I can give her clothes.
Oh, okay. 0 points for style, but that could work.
Bitch, you want to fucking wear it or not? You can go out there in your uniform.
I should be able to slip by with the clothes you brought me. I never would have signed up if I knew how much trouble this uniform would give me.
Well, you shouldn't get that much trouble with the people, but it's just how it is right now. Good deed accomplished, incognito. Okay, so the clothes were for her then. Alright, well I guess it's time for me to leave then. I'm not really sure what else I can do right now at this place. I wonder, thinking about it actually, I'll probably fucking die knowing it, but I don't know, can I reach the other side to that hollowed if I use the drone thing where I charge at it? How big's the gap? I don't know, I could probably actually make it across. I don't know. I'm gonna save again. I feel like I could make it across if I use the drone ability which charges me across, which it picks me up when I do it. So I'm going to see if I can get across using the charge drone thing, if that's possible, unless it just stops me. Alright, drone, charge me across. No, I just dropped straight down. Okay, obviously I'm not supposed to be down here. Or am I? Oh my god, was that what I was supposed to do? Just oh shit, I was supposed to drop down. Wow, that's a lot of health. Fucking hell, that thing did so much damage to me. I didn't realise I could do that, drop down. Oh, I guess it was a good thing I tried that charge across attempt on the hollowed anyway. I thought if I dropped down I would die. The bridal war began in 770 AD, and after raging for 3 long years, the combined might of houses Esther and Jihan claimed a glorious victory. In a valiant show of solidarity, they took revenge at the dastardly House Argyle for the heinous attack on the sacred wedding ceremony of Van, Jihan, and Pinello, Asta, or Finello. Why did that holo do so much damage to me? I've never had a holo do that much damage to me before. I nearly fucking died. In 805 AD, all of Asteria held their breath as authorities searched frantically for the beloved Conrad and Finello Asta. They vanished seemingly overnight, never to be seen again. After 8 weeks of fruitless searching, the twins were declared deceased and a grand funeral was held in their honor. The disappearance of the Asta twins remains one of the most compelling mysteries of the era. They just disappeared. Really? They didn't run away, did they? Or get kidnapped or killed? Martin Roust's wallet, wow. A leather wallet belonging to Martin Roust containing a handwritten note and various cards found on a corpse at the Ministry of Cultural Primacy Leave. Well, yeah, this dickhead probably just stole it off his dead body. Or stole it off him before he got killed. Citizen identification card, so not a fucking... What was it called? It wasn't an ethnicity card. What was it called? It was some fucking horrendous shit for a name for a card. Not a citizen identification card or some other shit. Mandatory for all residents of the country of Hadia. Name, Roust Martin. Ethnicity, Sabinian. Is that an ethnicity? Place of birth, Losalus. Asteria, date of birth. Oh, he's born during World War II. Occupation, Deputy Minister of Culture. Place of residence, leave, Jehania, serial number, who gives a shit. Note, coronation year of the one true king. What's the point of that? How's that helpful? Whoa! Right. Ouch. God, I can't fucking stand that shit where they just fucking hide. Like, I was stood right here and nothing happened. And then all of a sudden they just attacked me. Fuck's sake. That's Hadia. That's the 4 different provinces. Umbrahan, Asteria, Jehania, and Argala. Whereabouts am I on there? I am... somewhere over here, I think. I wonder if there's any other people down here hiding from all the people. Or in Rod. Okay. That might be the one for that door back in Bissa Hills? Not Bissa Hills. Lake Sinon. We got some Omsif fucks. Unit enters a state of high alert, releasing a high voltage discharge to stagger limbic entities approaching the user. I think I just had another one. Oh yeah, there's another one. Come on, you fat fuck. Sit your ass down. Alright, that's enough. Let me have a look at the drone abilities. So that one is Surge Step, which allows me to just dodge. Shockwave. Yeah, I've used that one before. That one was Distract. Yeah, let's use that one. It's a grade 2, rank 2. Okay, open the door. What's in the room? Oh, you got a safe. Okay, what's the... how many codes or how many digits? 4. Alright, well, where's the clue for that? Why Omsif here? I know there's Hollowed here, but why would they be here unless they're trying to find or get the information from Roust? Or whatever he found or had. But these Omsif guys are shit, they just get killed so easily by the Hollowed. ID cards blank. A stack of blank ID cards found at the Ministry of Cultural Primacy Leave. Citizen identification card, mandatory for all residents of the country of Hadia. Mandatory. A way out. Good deed started. Oh, I wonder if I can give it to that woman who's trapped upstairs once I get rid of the hollow that's there. Maybe? Oh. Oh, there you go. Keep shocking there. There you go. That's pretty good. Note cryptic clue. A note with an enigmatic phrase and the code K5 under the Ministry of Cultural Diplomacy leave. We have acted the sheep long enough. What the fuck does that even mean? This shit makes no sense. A bunch of dead people all over the place. What's this? Oh, nice. What's this? Prosperan talismans, intricate adornments believed to have been battle charms that were attached to weapons and armors of medieval Hadia, named after the Prosperan village where the first examples were unearthed near the banks of the Dow River in 1807. Well, now they're mine. They're not going to be a fucking museum piece. Distressed woman? What? Distressed woman? Known person updated. Yeah, because now she can leave that back or leave that room and have to get killed by the hollowed. Unlock and open. Well, then what's the code for the safe? It's a 4-digit code. Then I found that. Hang on. Then I found that note, which was cryptic as shit because I don't understand what any of that means. So, fuck trying to figure it out. Because what's the point? I'm just gonna look it up. What is it? Go me. What's the code? Boom. Official hidden stamp, a small stamp and ink pad found in a locked office at the Ministry of Cultural Diplomacy leave. Stamp press used for officializing documents issued by the Haitian government. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. But let's go see that woman now and see what she's going to say now that I've killed that thing. Is this guy going to say anything?
How could we have been so deep? We lost this one.
Yeah, don't care. Is she in this room? What? She's gone already? Yeah, so she was stood right here, and now she's already gone. Well, that was quick. How did she even know it was clear? She fucked off that quick? Okay. She's not there, she's just gone. And she was stood right there. That was fast. Alright, that's not the way. Well, I think that's everything. I wonder if she's now... Oh, there she is.
Thank you for saving me. Only Setharus knows what that animal would have done to me.
Or killed you like everyone else.
I'm getting out of here as soon as I can.
You should probably go down to the car park with the ON soldiers or peacekeepers. Who are you? Now we can talk properly.
Who are you?
My name is Maeve Tristana. I was Martin's assistant here at the Ministry.
Okay.
I was working for him, even back when he was an archaeologist. Things were much simpler back then.
Oh yeah, because he was an archaeologist, not a fucking, you know, minister of cultural whatever it was.
Everything changed when Martin became the fucking deputy minister.
Yeah, the deputy minister of cultural primacy. Now, tell me more about Martin Rost.
Now tell me more about Martin Rost.
Martin was obsessed with Lord Astor. He decorated this floor with several of his portraits.
Why was he obsessed with him? I know Sabinians are, but why?
Martin always found it strange that he could only find shallow information on such an important historical figure.
Maybe there's a reason.
I'm pretty sure you didn't risk coming here to gab about Martin, and even less about Lord Astor.
No.
However, you need to brush up on your knowledge of Lord Astor if you want to access Martin's computer. Perhaps it has what you're looking for.
Well, I guess that's where I would have got my information from if I didn't look it up.
Martin had a bad memory and kept reminders of his passwords and codes. They must be around here somewhere.
Well, I've already done that. What can you tell me about this symbol?
What can you tell me about this symbol?
When the Ministry of Cultural Primacy was created, Martin proposed this symbol as its official emblem.
Why?
In fact, Martin's obsession with Lord Astor began with that symbol. It concerned a vital discovery he made during one of his digs. Martin believed this symbol would shed light on Lord Astor and his secrets.
And then what?
I have no clue what the symbol means or where it's from. Martin stored all his significant findings of Lord Astor in his safe.
Yeah, I've already opened it.
I don't know why, but each time Martin opened his safe, he said, "If only history moved backwards." I hope that helps.
Okay, yeah, that would have helped. Okay, that would have made more sense. Going from like the more older or more recent dates to then like the earliest ones. Alright, let's get some general knowledge.
Hadia was divided into two distinct groups, the Palamists and the Sabinians. Our country's still divided, but the groups have drastically changed into the persecuted and the persecutors. Palamist or Sabinian, it doesn't matter anymore. Look at what happened here. Sabinians are now killing their own.
So it's a civil war and a civil war. Great.
Funny how Palamist snipers didn't fire a single shot. I guess they were too busy enjoying the show.
Well, yeah, they're probably thinking, why waste the ammo when these dumb fucks are killing each other, doing it for us?
We're gonna destroy ourselves, and I can't help but feel partially responsible. The Ministry of Cultural Primacy quickly took control of the media.
Did it now.
We knew the media would play a critical role in swaying the Sabinians into a conflict. We created an environment that made war possible.
So you dickheads did deserve to get killed then by these people.
We attacked civic principles, fueled the fear of ethnic retribution, dehumanized the other side, and engineered consent. I didn't come up with these plans.
But you still went along with it.
However, I did pass out memos,
Yeah.
mailed letters, took notes, and scheduled the meetings. I went along with it.
Yeah.
I could have quit and walked away, but I didn't.
Well, I don't think it would have made a difference anyway.
You know when you lie so much that you forget the truth.
No?
I believed the lies we were perpetuating. Sadly, I wasn't the only one.
Well, that sounds a bit fucking stupid, naive, and ignorant to fucking believe that. That, oh, you ever forget that you tell the lie so much you believe it's true? It's like, what? That makes no sense. You know when a lie's a lie, like when you know a truth's a truth. How can you be that stupid and believe a lie to be the truth when you know it's a lie? That's such a bullshit excuse.
I have to say, I was surprised. They actually showed up when I called them for help.
Well, that's their job.
The peacekeepers have been more interested in keeping the airport running than safeguarding civilians.
Or maybe because they need the airport to get people out and in and get supplies.
Anyway, there was little they could do. The mob, there were just too many of them. They didn't save me. You did.
Well, how the fuck can they save you when loads of them got killed? At that point, I don't blame them for worrying about themselves.
I thought the Sabinians were supposed to be on the same side.
Well, clearly not.
Losing my colleagues in such a vicious manner fills me with grief.
But you
But
deserved
a
it,
part of
though.
me feels relief. They no longer have to endure this hell.
Well, they created it.
The Palamist forces have besieged Leith for months, but it feels like it's been years. Time tends to slow down when you're in hell.
What is going on with her hands? Like it's jittering fingers so much.
They shelled our beautiful city to rubble. They've destroyed most of our infrastructure to the point where getting food and medical supplies is next to impossible. Their snipers have made walking in the streets a perverse game of survival. Palamists are monsters. There is nothing human about them.
So you heard talking about this shit reminds me of another game where it's like a survival game and you have to take care of different people in a war zone and there's like a civil war going on in a similar scenario. And it's sort of like that. Can't remember what it was called though.
I couldn't even look at one at first. The way they move, their sounds and screams, and their primal ferocity. They terrified me. But then I realized something. They weren't after us. They weren't hunting us down unless provoked. I began to observe them from behind the safety of a third-story window. I was still afraid, but then I found myself pitying them. They're in pain. They're twisted, warped, and mindlessly roaming our streets. They search and want nothing. Aimless and empty like the holes in their bodies. I'll tell you what they don't do.
What's that?
They don't randomly shoot people in the streets. They don't fill mass graves with the innocent. They don't rape women. They don't enslave children. Who's the real monster?
Well, that's a question that's been asked many times. And you could believe the answer's obvious or believe it's not so obvious. I feel like it's not probably the best question to ask when a civil war is going on. Why don't you ask it when it's over? But they're still here, they're still alive. Okay, so is that guy dead? I think he is, he looks dead. And also, yeah, I found car keys. Was there a car around here somewhere? I did find car keys, trying to remember, right? Yeah, keys ministry car. But where's the car? I think they're car keys. Oh yeah, it's for this car. Confiscation. An ancient report concerning a mysterious route from a part car Ministry of Cultural Property Leith. Case 1577 report of civil disobedience, Agent Nast, 1305. Arrival on location 154 Darga Street, Los Angeles. Upon searching the premises, evidence of contraband was discovered and object of interest was confiscated. 1545. Subject apprehended at his place of employment on charges of possession of restricted materials. Subject has been confined and interrogated. Subject claims the object was a family heirloom. The object in question bears a striking resemblance to another confiscated last month case 1512 Agent Satin. Object resembles a shaft, a rod 5 centimeters in diameter, 45 centimeters in length, irregular patterning, consistent with culturally sensitive contraband. Follow up, meet with Agent Satin, Office 108, about similar object.
Find anything out there? Interesting. I'll look it up.
Phineas Bizima's speech, burnt notes, the Civil War. This is a copy of the speech given by Phineas Bizima in Yeville in March 1190 Bizima, a firebrand politician from Umbrahan, dressed the Palamas masses gathered for the holy pilgrimage to the Grand Temple of Palom in the Illigad Valley. The speech contained extensive anti-Sabinian rhetoric as well as a radical call to return the Illigad Valley to Palamist hands. The crowd became incensed and flooded into the streets of the city, looting and burning Sabinian stores and homes. The crackdown from the local Sabinian police forces was swift and brutal. The riot was dispersed by notable by hundreds lay dead in the streets. Go to the library. Oh shit, looks as bad as it did before, or at the previous place. Oh, the fuck is this? This is a time loop? Oh no. What? Why are some of them dead and then some of them weren't? Oh, that's probably why Armsif killed him. Armsif deployment to order National Library and Armsif deployment order to investigate the National Library of Leaf found in the National Library Leaf. Subject, suspected SSE target National Library City of Leaf, Jahania. Objective, Standard Protocol Alpha, locate and contain reported anomaly, investigate origin and evaluation of site, evolution of site, collect and catalog relevant materials. The unit emits a resonant wave of high-frequency limbic particles capable of shattering proximate limbic projectiles. Don't know. Wait, do I have the keys? No, doesn't work. I'm guessing there was a time loop there. I mean, why else would this pattern be on the floor? Shitload of footprints. Note cryptic clue. A note with an enigmatic phrase in the code L6 found in the shipping docks at National Library Leaf. The truth will set you free. What do these little fucking post-it notes even mean? One letter, one number. What the fuck is this? Medkit? Oh, enough of those. 4-digit code. Oh, so that's where it crashed.
I got a bad feeling about this. We're not supposed to be here. This was a dumb fucking idea. Don't worry, we're clear. See how easy it was to steal this thing? I told you, nobody cares.
Bravo 384, you are not authorized for takeoff. Reduce your velocity and land immediately. I repeat, you are entering restricted airspace. Turn around and land immediately. Failure to comply will be considered a hostile action.
Holy shit, I knew it! Oh, fuck. Turn around, man. I'm not sure I know how. Whoa, what do you mean? You said you knew how to fly this thing. I've only had 3 lessons. It's a lot more complicated in practice. I'll figure it out. Fucking hell, man!
Bravo 384, this is your final warning. If you do not comply, you will be fired upon.
Fuck it, I'm not going back down there. What the fuck are you doing? They're gonna kill us. Go back. Call them their bluff. I'd rather take my chances up here, starve down there. What is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, shit! Hang on! Oh my god! What the fuck?
What a fucking idiot. He should have just landed. Helicopter black box recording of the final moments leading up to the helicopter crash found in the National Library leaves. So some, what, 2 guys stole a helicopter? How the fuck they do that? How the fuck is some guy who's only had 3 lessons gonna fly it? And not listen to the commands? What the fuck is this Polaroid? Black and white Polaroid picture of a group of people. Well, that's fucking Kennedy. Who the fuck are the others? I think that woman's his wife, maybe? Don't know who those other people are, but that's fucking JFK. Another plans go for that. The Quill and the Pyre, the legacy of Sabin Gao, a book about the mythical founder of the Sabinian doctrine found in the National Library Leaves. In 400 AD, one man dared to defy the divine as famine gripped the land and the poor suffered beneath the gilded weight of the Eligad conclave. Sabin Gao, an erudite and reformist, put ink to parchment and changed the course of history. His thesis, a searing indictment of the conclave's corruption, demanded the separation of faith and power, united both revolutionary and heretical. His words ignited a movement, birthing the Sabinian faith and shattering the iron grip of the panelist priests. Yet the flames of reform kept a terrible cost. What began as a call for justice unraveled into a war that spanned generations. Drowning Hadia in blood for 2 centuries, though Sabin Gao never wavered in his convictions. He carried the weight of the suffering that followed. Was he the herald of enlightenment or the author of an unending war? The Quill and the Pyre explores the life of a man who challenged the gods and paid the price. Embryo. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to drop down. Is the hole there? There might be people down here. Maybe. Oh, there is. Oh, there's a few. Of course, it needs a code. So, what, fucking 5 of them? No, 6 of them.
I'm trying to get this poor family out of the city. They're Palamist. They're as good as dead if they stay here. Easier said than done with all the checkpoints. I was supposed to meet with Locke, book restorer here. Since the war began, he helped me forge documents for trapped citizens, but his office is locked up tight and I see no trace of him. Maybe it was silly of me to come here with everything that's going on. These people put a lot of trust in me.
I think I might have what she needs.
I suppose I'll try forging the documents myself. I have no idea how or where to start.
Let me talk to them first before I give her anything.
Agath was a well-respected local politician in Leith before the war. One of the few who genuinely tried to bridge the divide between Sabinian and Palamist communities. When she offered to help us leave the city, we couldn't refuse.
Our neighbors tried to leave the city through official channels. I saw their bodies hanging from the overpass the next day.
I'm scared. Why are we hiding in the library?
Forgive my husband. He doesn't quite grasp the gravity of the situation. He still believes we live in the 60s in Yankelsadia. We must leave. For the future of our family. There is only death here.
I still don't see why we have to leave. 70 years I've lived in Leith. Always made it through. Always survived. We're fine right where we are.
Oh, you're not though, unless you can take a bomb to the face.
These are the exact cards we're trying to forge. Wonderful. Just need a way to officialize these somehow.
I've got that too.
Excellent. This should be all I need for the documents. Thank you, you've given these people a chance.
The way out, good deed accomplished. Actually, let me talk to the others, see what they say.
I can never match Locke's talent, but I'll do my best. Thank you again. Now, I only hope it will be enough to get these people out.
We're incredibly grateful to Agath for helping us like this. If she's discovered, she'll be executed alongside the rest of us.
Our neighbors tried to leave the city through...
I'm scared.
Forgive my... We must leave.
I still don't.
Let's go back upstairs, see if I can drop down the hole where the helicopter crashed and see if that's a way for me to explore any other areas.
am at the National Library. I should be doing research for the story, but my mind is elsewhere. All I can think about is the recent disappearances. One journalist is a tragedy, two a curious coincidence. Three, that's a pattern. I have a responsibility to protect my family. They didn't choose to pursue this story. I did. I can't put them at risk by continuing to dig into this. I can't help but feel that I'm betraying my integrity as a journalist.
You are.
The truth deserves to be heard. I can only hope that someone braver than I can expose it.
Coward. Recording journalistic integrity, a recording of a journalist's hesitation in pursuing contentious story found in the National Library Leave. Historical Leaf City of Wonder, book outlining the foundation of the city of Leaf in 557 AD from the National Library Leaf. Few cities in Hadia can boast of such a robust cultural heritage as Leaf. Details are scant, but historians believe the city was founded in the year 537 AD. Leaf quickly became a haven for those feeling religious persecution due to its founding principles that promised freedom and liberty for all, a promise that persists to this day. During the next 2 centuries, Leaf would become the most populous city in the nascent country. The fledgling noble house ruling the city would see that influence proliferate rapidly, and so House Jahan was born. Leaf would remain their seat of power until the creation of the Loblina Alliance in the 8th century. Lady Margareth, Scandal, and Steel. Both examine the life of Lady Margareth of Argyle, found in the National Library Leave. Revered for her wisdom and feared for her iron will, Lady Margareth reshaped Argyle's justice system by creating the Salazna Watch in 807 AD, an elite guard sworn to uphold peace and arrest those who dare commit violence. But when she appointed the captain of her personal guard as its first leader, whispers of forbidden romance spread like wildfire throughout the court. Or through the gold. Was their bond truly one of duty, or did Lady Margareth's heart betray the crown? Accused of elevating her alleged lover to a position of unmatched power, she faced both political upheaval and personal disgrace. Lady Margareth, Scandal, and Steel unravels the truth behind the legend, exploring the fine line between devotion and treason in a time when power was as perilous as love itself. Suspicious activity, Roderick John Marisha Kemp. Have you noticed some of the other employees have been acting odd around us lately? I think something illegal is going on right under our noses. I don't trust them one bit. I'm going to secure the locker room until I can get out. What's up? If they want access, they can come to one of us to let them in. The new code is 5055. You and I are the only ones who know it. Okay, I need to remember that. Suspicious activity, mystery started. Discovered. Loblina Alliance. Both explain the events leading to the creation of the Loblina Alliance in 734 AD, found in the National Library Leave. The year 744 AD saw a sweeping change in the political landscape of Hadia. The theocratic Eligad Conclave was abolished to make way for the secular Loblina Alliance. For centuries, Hadians had suffered under the oppressive thumb of theocrats. The rise of Sabanism Press film of theocrats, the rise of Sabinianism saw that the Palamas conclave no longer represented the interests of the people. Religious tension was at an all-time high. Revolts were opening across the region. From the ashes of the overthrown theocracy and alliance of blossom between the most influential noble houses. Country would be split into provinces. Argala, Ambrahan, Jahania, and Asteria were portioned and placed under the rule of houses Argal, Umbra, Jahan, and Asta respectively. No longer would the people of Hadia be ruled by theocratic tyrants. Note, Black Mountain. Note, acquiescing to Black Mountain Mounds found on the locker at the National Library Leaf. Log. You're a son of a bitch and you know it. We both agreed to the deal. I already paid you in full. Now you threaten to report me for what? You have no honor, you greedy bastard. Here are the keys to my car. It's the red and blue SUV. You'll find your payoff in the trunk. I expect my ID cards to be delivered promptly. I don't know why I trust your spin in here. It's hoping I never have to deal with you kind again. Keys, car, set of car keys with a wolf keychain found in the locker at the National Library lease. Oh, obviously that's the only car I had an interaction with, or could interact with. Wear this to dominate your deepest desires? Part 3 fragment, an aged clay pot fragment on which several figures are painted below a mountain. Suspicious activity, mystery solved.